This is Kevin with Solas. Today I want to show you some hardware. This is a 90 horsepower Honda. We have it on our Sun Tracker pontoon boat. We've got a lot of questions on hardware, so I want to make it real clear exactly what's on the prop shaft. So I'm going to just take off the hardware and go over it one by one. Make this very simple for you. Usually you're always going to have a cotter pin. It'll be either this style or Mercury has a different style. But you're always going to have some kind of cotter pin system to hold on your prop nut. There's your cotter pin. Next, we're going to have the prop nut. You got to have a prop nut or else the prop's going to come right off. So that's the next thing we're going to take off, is our prop nut. Prop nuts come in a little different designs. This is a castle design. You'll see some other designs as well, but it's still a nut. They're all the same. Next, you're going to have a washer. This setup has two washers. Some might have one, but you can have a washer set up. Then you're going to have a spacer. You're going to have the spacer set up. Then comes the prop, and now comes probably the most important thing that people forget or don't know what it is, and that's the thrust washer. Every propeller has a thrust washer. It's always the first step in putting on your propeller. A lot of times this is going to get fused into the lower unit. You'll think it's part of the lower unit. It's not, trust me. You got to break it off. It'll just get the electrolysis from salt water. If you're running in salt water, it'll get fused on there. So if you're replacing props and you're putting on a Solas prop and it's not fitting, it's usually a hardware issue. It's usually because, number one, you got to change out this thrust washer or you didn't take it off. So that's and I'll go ahead and put it back on for you. So we put the thrust washer on, and we're going to put our propeller on. And we put our spacer on. We put our washers back in. And then we have our prop nut. And finally, to hold the prop nut in there, we have our cotter pin. Now our hardware is ready to go. If you guys have questions about hardware, need some different videos,